France versus Ireland, Scotland versus Wales, Italy and England all battling the field this weekend in the Rugby Six Nations. Who are you going for? It's 12:30 in the afternoon here, and I'm Liz Jones, Managing Director at P2P UK and your host of P2P UK Live. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn and X, so don't forget to follow us. And on today's show, we're going to take a look at the stat of the week. And this week, we are looking at the use of AI in the hiring process. Is it filtering out the best applicants? We'll take a look at some hot jobs across the UK, Australia and New Zealand. What makes employee retention vital in the UK job market? This week, we're joined by Aalia Sipos to discuss the importance of employee retention in your business and why employers should make it essential to focus on retaining their top talent in 2024. And then we will take a look at the social media poll results. But first, let's take a look at the stat of the week. So this week we are looking at AI recruitment tools, and they are under scrutiny for bias in candidate screening. I never thought I would hear this. According to a late 2023 survey conducted by IBM, 42% of companies reported using AI screening to enhance their recruiting and human resources processes, with an additional 40% considering its integration. So despite hopes that AI would mitigate bias in hiring, concerns are mounting that these technologies may exacerbate inequalities. So the study showed that AI algorithms favour candidates with certain characteristics and may be filtering out the best job applicants. Instances have surfaced where qualified applicants have faced adverse outcomes. So one example of this is in the UK, where a UK-based makeup artist has recounted being eliminated from a consideration after an AI tool rated her body language poorly, despite performing well on a skills basis. Similar grievances have also been filed. So without intervention, I guess the question is, could AI entrench further inequalities in the workplace? And is AI actually biased? I'd love to hear your comments on this. Let us know. That is it for the start of the week. Okay, it is time to take a look at some hot jobs in the UK. This is for a temporary and contract opportunity in Greater London, paying £12.50. We're seeking expressions of interest for various temporary and contract positions across customer service. There's plenty of roles in customer service and admin. We really want people with previous experience working with customer service and administrative roles. High level of attention to detail and the ability to prioritise tasks, excellent communication, both written and verbal. This role is being looked after by Maddie Lang, and you can contact her at maddie@peopletopeople.co.uk. Her number also appears on the screen now. The next role we have is a Part 2 architectural assistant. This is in South East London, paying £32,000 to £36,000. Your responsibilities will include within the residential market. You will help develop, design concepts and prepare detailed drawings, models and documents for construction. We really need somebody who's competent at producing technical drawings using AutoCAD. experience of visiting a site to inspect and survey, and the ability to produce 3D models using SketchUp. This role is being looked after by Hannah Scanlon. You can contact Hannah at hannah.scanlon@people2people.co.uk. Her number also appears on the screen now. Okay, let's cross the border, the divide, the ditch over to Sydney, Australia. We're looking for an accounts payable person. This role is a permanent position paying $75,000 to $80,000. Responsibilities will include processing incoming invoices accurately and efficiently, ensuring adherence to company policies and procedures, reconciling vendor statements, resolving discrepancies and maintaining accurate records of accounts transactions. We require somebody who's got previous accounts payable experience. Well, it's preferred, but not essential, and an experience in a high volume data entry position is essential. This role is being looked after by Demi Aitken, and you can contact Demi at demi.aitken@people2people.com.au. Her number also appears on the screen now.
Kia ora. I'm Manish Ravikumar and I represent Frog Recruitment. I look after the property and sales specializations. Over the last year, I've been very lucky to have met with some very capable, very qualified and very interesting candidates within both specializations. But today we're here to talk about sales. I've observed some things within the market. So if you're an aspiring salesperson, if you're an accomplished business development or an account manager, this is all going to be very relevant for you if you are looking to take that next step, especially within this market. With the top end of the market, so I'm talking head of sales, national sales or regional sales manager, for all of these top positions within sales at the market, there seems to be not a lot of activity. But this is just my observation. You might have a different experience. But within these sort of positions, there is not a lot of activity in the market, as in not a lot of companies are essentially looking for these positions. But what is always in demand and what will always be in demand is if you are a very skilled business development manager. I do understand that account management and business development go hand in hand with most positions. But if you are someone who can actively hunt and chase new business relentlessly, hit your targets and hopefully exceed them, and just have the drive and passion to just never stop filling your pipeline, you will still get hired very easily. You will still be able to walk into an amazing organization and perform at a very high level if you possess this attribute. I am currently working on a few business development positions myself with one of our key clients. They are within the education and training space. They are looking for business development managers at multiple levels of seniority to come in and make a difference. So you're someone who's able to pick up the phone and call people until you get a meeting, or you are very adept at giving presentations. You've got a natural charm that comes with you, so you can walk into boardrooms and make sales very comfortably. If you have these attributes and if you're a known chaser and hunter when it comes to sales and acquisitions and partnerships, please do get in touch with me on the information below. I hope your job search is going well. If you are a talented and passionate salesperson who is looking to get a move on in their career, who's looking to go to that next level, please get in touch with me. Cheers.
Thank you, Manish. We're now joined by the lovely Aalia Sipos. Thank you, Ali, for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Second one this week. We're on live together.
And today you're going to be talking about the vital role of employee retention in the UK job market. So I'm very excited to hear about this.
Yes, I think it's important to know that the UK job market is quite dynamic, so the importance of retaining employees cannot be overstated. With talent scarcity, economic fluctuations, and the shifting societal values that are shaping the employment landscapes, business face a crucial imperative to focus on retaining their staff.
Yeah, absolutely. And how, I guess, what advice would you give to foster stability in the workplace?
So retaining employees fosters stability within organisations. In an environment where change is constant, retaining skills and retaining skilled employees preserves institutional knowledge and industry experience, and it can provide businesses with a competitive edge.
Absolutely. And as we all know, the cost of turnover it's quite costly. So as a business, keeping costs down is really important.
Yeah, it can be quite substantial. And I guess what's involved in that is recruitment expenses, training costs, productivity losses during that transitional period can amount to about 50 to 200% of an employee's annual salary. So
Yeah,
retaining existing employees not only reduces these expenses, but also safeguards investments or the investment in that person as well.
absolutely. And another important thing, I guess, would be the reputation, brand reputation.
Brand reputation is everything. And I think that's so vital I guess, in our world at the moment as well. So employee retention impacts, employer brandings and market perception. So businesses, businesses perceive as employers, I guess, business of choice, and how do they attract then top talent? So that gives other businesses, I guess, a competitive edge in the market if you're retaining your staff. And conversely, high turnover rates can tarnish reputations and then deter potential employees. So I think from our perspective as well, when we're looking at candidates in the market, we do look at how long they were with a business for, because that contributes to their impact and what can they then bring to, say, a new business.
Yeah, absolutely. So it almost goes both ways, doesn't it? So when we're reviewing people, we want to know their tenure and their track record. And when people are coming to interview, they also want to know things about your retention in a business, because that's important too. And Aalia, if somebody wants to get in touch to talk to you or get some advice, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so my direct line, 07340 854 906, or on my email, which is alia@people2people.co.uk.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us, and I'm sure we'll see you very soon. It is now time to take a look at the social media poll results. So last week we had, are you considering a move to the UK on a working holiday in the near future? And yes, I am. So 55% of you, or 55.4% of you said, yes, I am. I'm not surprised. I did that, and I've got a lot of people in my team that also did it. If you want to get involved for this week, it is in your performance review at the end of 2023. Did you receive a pay increase or any new benefits? So yes, I did, or no, I did not. That is it for P2P Live this week. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week, 12:30 Friday.